How we doing today, fam? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. One little addition here. You know what? I really love kimonos, so I'm gonna be rocking kimonos. I think a little bit more because I love rocking them at shows, and it's just also how fitting is this one? You know, little pink with a little green. I just love the combo. Thank you for hanging out today. What we're getting into Primal Prancing. What does that look like? Primal Prancing is a framework to help you dance more at home and in life. We use simple movement patterns and simple sections to get into it. I don't have a lot of time to do this, so I'm going to more, instead of talky, we're going to do a little bit more showy. Let's go. So I want you to start by just hearing that beat. Oh, that's right. So we're just stepping to the beat. And what does that mean? That just means you're pacing around the room. Around. Right? Isn't that right, Guillermo? We're just walking around. Uh-oh, you notice I might be missing something. Gotta get that data. Woo. Yes. We're just pacing. That's all you're doing right now. That's the only rule. You just hit that beat, and you just step to it. Because you're just gonna keep on moving. Now, maybe you're starting to add in some arms. Woo. Shake it out. That's right, you're still pacing though. Woo. Really? You already locked on me? Come on now. I can't even figure out technology, people. We're just pacing. Keep it going. Whatever space you have. If you don't have as much space as I do, what you can always do, keep it within your own little bubble. I hope you have this much room. Yes, using that little bubble. Uh-oh. You lost the mic. Oh, God. So much for being in my bubble. That's right, all we're doing is pacing here, getting that heart rate up. It works, people. Walking is dance. One of the main takeaways I want to have from this little experiment that I'm doing with the internet is walking equals dancing. Because all you're doing is moving the music, and you just hold that beat. Just holding that. Woo. Get that right. Let's go. Hey. So this first section is called the Prance, little Prance and Plants. And you can even think of plants as the primal plants. But we're just prancing right now. So you hear that primal? Little Primal Prancing. Haha. They were not related. That's not how the name came to be. Woo, woo. We're just gonna keep on moving. Because that's right, I already got my heart rate up to about 125. Woo. So yes, this is the prancing plant, but a specific where you're prancing only, and you just hold that one beat. The next section, what we'll get into, is where you don't have to only step, and you get to hear new beats and play with those different patterns, baby. Let's go. And I've been digging this song. Been really digging this song. I want to shout out to Margie from Alchemy for this one. So we're just walking, and then when I double clap, you hold your space. It'll make more sense right here. Double clap and hold it. So this is the plant. So this is like when you're at a show and you have so many different options. You can step within your own little bubble. You can keep that prance and step within it, but you can also play with the arms. Or miming. Or one of my favorites is shifts. A little fast to the beat though. Or get a bounce. So if you've been with me for a minute, you know what that means. We got that B-A-S-S, we got that bass. Bass. You're just holding that beat though. I fucked up on it. Whoops. I'm not supposed to curse. Maybe. It happens. Hold it. Walk it out. I'm trying to get better at that team, but you know, we're not there yet. I need to practice a little bit more. Because I just love doing this on myself. You see what I did there is there was a little like hype man, like little thing in the background. You can always play with those. And that's where this gets fun, and that's where I think dancing really gets powerful. It's when you hear the beat of your own drum. And it's real fun. Speaking of dancing to the beat of your own drum, this playlist is actually dedicated to a concert I was just at. It was at Creature and Cloudchord. It was this song, but it was all of Creature. We just had this really special, it was basically that Prance and Plan, but I was doing it with a big group of people. Like, it was like 7, 8. I knew 2 of the people beforehand. And we just got into this little prance pit, like a mosh pit. You know, like a mosh pit, like a but this one was like a flow. And I'll show you what I mean. Alright. So you like go into the middle on the 8 count, and then you would try to avoid people. And you don't have to do it to the 8 count. The 8 count just helps guide the motion. We're just walking it out. Let's hold it here. This is another motion you can do. It's a circle. There's a couple different ways to do it. You can go around town, or you can go up and down. You might notice this a lot in like isolations. I love this circle. It's real fun when you're like planted at a show. This one really helps you feel that beat. Just walking this out. Just feel that vibe. Hold it here. Sexy. Ooh, little sexy Prancey. Ain't that right? I don't think we got a name for him. I'm not sure if you noticed this little Easter egg. Do we got a name team? Because I can even like, he raps. I think that's actually what we sold as, is like to be an Aladdin costume. He's just been hanging out in the back if you've never noticed. Let's go! Alright. That was Prance and Plant, where you switch in between stationary or you're moving. Now we're getting into more like ecstatic dance. And this song is kind of in that prompt and prance role. I love this one. Why do I? So with me at a show, I get this wide bass because you can do a lot with it. Oh, yeah, that's how you hear that difference. Yeah. I love songs that get dramatic. You're like, oh my god, it's so pretty. Yeah, right. I don't love a lot of rhythm. I really don't. But I fuck with this. Let's go. Rhythm. A little shout out to therapy. I actually have to cut this episode short, but normal because of therapy. So, do you feel hollow? Therapy told me. That's right, Guillermo. And even though this is the ecstatic dance portion, shout out to Walker. Ain't that right, Guillermo? Yes. Ecstatic dance is whatever you want it to look like. Goddamn chord out here getting all in there. It wouldn't be a Primal Prancing session if we didn't get a little of that lovey-dovey, lummy, Found Steph David recently. He's a big dancer. So I was like, my man, he gets it. So I personally always assume if a DJ or artist likes to dance, their music will be dancey too. Random take. calms down more like this, like there's heavy bass and the loves, and then there's like, woo. It's a good time to just get like nice and stretchy with it. And then you can use this time to build up that energy. I totally believe we can match our energy to the song, and that's where this connection between music and dance comes. I highlight something here right after the 16 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, 2, 4. 2, 3. Not sure if you heard it, but what that is, I don't know what to call it, but it's like every 16 counts. At the end of it, either on the 5, 6, 7, 8 or the 7, 8, there is something that they play with to signify, to keep this momentum going. And I think that's probably the secret to going to a concert for hours. So you gotta hear this every 16 counts. That I don't know, that's what I hear. Maybe I'm just in my head. Let me know if you hear it too. Alright. That brings us to done with the ecstatic dance portion. I want you to take a breath, take a self. Even though the song kind of still bumps though. It still bumps. When you get into child pose, you can play with it. I love playing with poses here. You get down here, you can just start twisting the hip slightly. You can also do things like this, where you put your arm out to the side. What I think is really powerful is when we use music to connect our breath, to connect, to have a rhythm to our breathing. So within yoga, they're very much like listen to your breath and do the movements to the breath. And so what you can do is take it to the next level and connect your breath to the music, so you can actually hold very consistent like timing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch poses on the 16 counts or the 8 counts. I love little butterfly. Flapping wings out here, baby. Butterfly here. See, I like one arm. I don't know if this has a name, but that's what I mean by playful poses. You know, like you're just out here moving and grooving and finding poses in your body, baby. And you're just like, I don't know if, like, as long as you're avoiding the herky jerky, even though I have my own fair share of the herky jerky, I'm trying to minimize it. It's just so fun. Most movement, bodyweight stuff is safe to do. To a degree, right? It's when you get these super heavy weights and you have your rounded back and you're trying to do a squat, like, or a deadlift. Like, that's when people get hurt, or there's a lot of ways people get hurt. I don't know what to call this. We'll call it the figure 4. No, there's an actual name, but this works. Something different about Primal Prancing that I'm trying to do than other dance fitness. One is probably, let's put into two buckets. There's lots of ones, but less choreography. Most dance fitness is very like follow the leader, watch me do a thing, and it's never really resonated with me. Like, it can be fun, and I'll still incorporate some of that, especially if you really like it. Let me know. So that's one component, less choreography. The second component is what at least I've noticed is not as much stretching. It'll be like you do an hour class and then there'll be one maybe 5-minute session. That's even on the long end. Versus like yoga is like an hour long of all stretching. So I think there's like a balance where you like for an hour long class you do 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever the vibe of the class is, what you want. They're so different mentally. Like stretching, like they're so different mentally. Like stretching is this connection to your breath and the music in a very peaceful, calm way. And transparently, that's the thing I really need help with. I love getting high energy and I have no problem like doing that. But when I struggle with the most is how to bring it down and find rest and peace within it. It's literally one of my hot topics in therapy generally is like, how do I give myself grace around rest? It's hard because I'm an ambitious person who wants to do a lot of cool things, and that takes energy and doing the thing. And rest is a mechanism to help with that, but I struggle to prioritize it. You can blame hustle culture, you can blame the world we live in, you can blame a lot of things, but it's just a reality. But it's all good. I'm working on it, and I'm happy about it. I love the process, because it is getting better. And I guess I share this because, for me, it's a reminder that Primal Prancing is a diary that I have with myself, and y'all just get to watch it. Even if it's just you, mama. Ooh-wee! Oh my goodness. Learn this one from Margie as well. You hold this stretch and then you point the toe, very little deeper stretch, bring it back in. And if you do it today, you count. And bring it back. And switch. And point. And bring it back. And point. And up. We'll end with a little cactus. Cactus! Cactus! I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But it's like a very good back opening one, especially if you're a desk worker. Like I hunch over, I'm like, I'm a little gremlin. Gremlin! Thank you, team, for showing up. I gotta go. Until next time.